decades after his last stint in Beverly Hills.
Don't worry about me. I'm going to be fine. They love me in Beverly Hills.
Detective Axel Foley is back.
Whoa! What are you doing?
I'm getting us some backup.
God, I missed you, Axel.
Eddie Murphy making his return as the street-smart detective from Detroit in the new blockbuster Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. Joining him for another action-packed adventure, some new faces.
Detective Bobby Abbott.
Can you get me Taggart, please?
Chief Taggart? Pretty sure he's busy.
Along with his old pals, Taggart and Rosewood, played by John Ashton and Judge Reinhold.
So here we are. We've got Axel Foley, Taggart, Rosewood, back together again. Eddie, was it inevitable that this was going to happen?
If we're going to do Beverly Hills Cop, the only way it could happen was if all of us were in.
Were you guys looking forward to this?
Absolutely. It's time for the capeless hero.
We're tired of superheroes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know, that was going on for a long time, too. The 10, 15 years, it was the superhero movie was, you know, that's audiences were used to seeing people flying around and exacting justice that way. Right. We can't show up talking about, freeze! But now, you know, the superhero thing is kind of settling down, and it's back to people
That's
again.
right.
And while times have changed, the three find themselves once again joining forces to take care of business.
I am now the chief, and there's some funny business going on in the department that I don't know about.
Don't tell him about the funny business.
That's all I'm going to say.
But I uncovered it. And
Tell him that you uncovered it.
That's right. I uncovered it. And it brings him back.
You have people, I ain't gonna watch now. I know he uncovered it, and he got funny business going. I seen this.
A nod to the first film.
Jesus Christ! He almost gave me a heart attack.
It was kind of surreal. I remember one of the crew guys was helping me out of the car, and he said, man, seeing you three guys back in the car just gave me the chills. I saw the first one when I was 8 years old, and I went, oh, man.
It was kind of like we were walking out of a book that they'd loved as a kid or something. And Eddie got in the back, and the first thing he looks at us and he goes, well, at least we still resemble our characters.
What was it like, Eddie, sliding in that back seat once again?
It was, you know, business as usual. Just picked up where I last slid in 40 years ago. Felt like I had just slid in yesterday.
4 decades later, Beverly Hills Cop continues to make its mark on audiences worldwide.
Why does this movie still resonate with people?
I think it's the first one that started a whole genre of films, the action comedy. Where the Axel Foley, Taggart, and Rosewood that they see on Beverly Hills Cop on TV all the time. If you have a movie that, you know, that people grow up watching, you can figure out a way to connect the dots and bring those characters back, the audiences love it.
Now, a new chapter for Axel and his friends that's sure to leave fans wanting more.
This lady said, you're like an old friend. This movie's like an old friend.
There's a comfort level. We like these guys.
I think that's because we get along so well, you know.
It helps.
We feed off each other and we trust each other.
So, everybody ready for Beverly Hills Cop 5?
Waiting for the phone call.
We're waiting for this.
It's like they were never apart.
That's awesome.
The other thing, John Ashton told me, the old banana in the tailpipe thing. Originally, it was going to be a potato, and Eddie said, potato's not funny. Banana in the tailpipe.
He's right.
Is that it? Didn't you say that was the first time?
It was the first. These three guys sitting together. That is the first time they've ever done an interview together.
Really?
Yeah,
Because their chemistry together off camera is amazing.
That
was great. I enjoyed that.
Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. released
John David Ashton, the actor best known as the hard-nosed by the book detective in the Beverly Hills Cop franchise. According to reports that are coming in, they're saying he has died. TMZ was the first to break this story, and they say John died peacefully on Thursday in Fort Collins, that is in Colorado, after a battle with health-related issues. The actor appeared in 3 of the 4 Beverly Hills Cop films, including the most recent, which was released to positive reviews from fans and critics on Netflix this year. In the franchise, John played Detective Sergeant John Taggart, who actually acted as the straight man for Eddie's antics as Axel Foley. Judge Reinhold played his goody but lovable partner and Detective Billy Rosewood. The Springfield native also appeared in Marsh and played Eric Stoltz's father in the John Hughes comedy drama and Some Kind of Wonderful, and of course in 1988 he co-starred in the action comedy Midnight Run as a rival bounty hunter to Robert De Niro's character. His most recent gig, by the way, if you happen to look through some of his material, in addition to the fourth Beverly Hills Cop's film, he co-hosted the Ashton and Davis show that was on 870 ESPN radio. He passed on from the Pathways Hospice Care, and the family actually requests any donations to be made to them as they are grieving and going through this very difficult moment. R.I.P. to the legend.